even remember.
Steve, I'm going to Christianity after work to get tested.
You're not.
Yeah, I am. I've been coughing all day. It's mad. I can't stop.
You do not have the Corvinus.
Yes, I've been sweating all day. I've been really hot.
It's because it's 70 degrees out for the first time all year.
I'm nauseous. I'm feverish, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if Eric gets corona, he's dead.
That's why he's freaking out, dude.
Is he freaking out? He should, because he'll die.
So Eric has the mild build Z01 that we worked on last week. We actually had this on the dyno and made killer power on pump gas. We went to go do E, and unfortunately the stock fuel system was not up to the task, so we are doing our fuel system. So he's doing our fuel system right now, getting everything plumbed, and then it will go back on the dyno for the rest of the E.
Yes, it will.
The rest of all of the E's.
Sure will.
So that's why we held off on dyno video and stuff. We didn't want to just post pump and whatever. So once that's all wrapped up, we'll go on the dyno and do both. Matt's got his next project over here. That red C6E with the A&A kit on it. And this is the one that had the throttle closing issue on the dyno. We're doing what? We're doing our head scan.
Head scan clutch.
Clutch too. Okay, probably a good idea. This thing's still on the stock clutch?
I have no idea.
I don't know if you could see in there.
It's stock.
Okay. They're interesting headers.
They're PHAT, you know?
Fats. Fots. Does have cats.
We'll see. We'll see if it's got cats.
No, it's got cats. Tap on that bad boy.
The old tap test, huh?
You want a dollar bet there, Gimpy?
Not really, Steve.
Matt's got the gout, so he's limping around. All right, well, we'll check back when you get a little bit more progress. So yeah, all we did was meth.
That's it.
I guess you tuned this one before? Quite a while ago, I think.
Yeah, like 3 years ago, I think.
I was gonna say, I think it was before me. Eric said he thinks it was before him. Oh look. So we're both here. 3/7/17, so literally 3 years ago this month.
I said 3 years ago.
It's always good to see cars come back years later and be strong as ever and doing more.
Nah. It's just terrible. It's a terrible thing.
I kind of like this on the cup wheels. It looks good.
I don't mind cup wheels on these cars.
Yeah, I like it. Project?
Sure do.
So this thing's getting a monster triple.
Yeah.
I figured since it's already got a blower on it.
Yeah.
I like your protection there for his expensive axle back. It's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah. Those mufflers are awesome.
I mean, obviously we try to protect everything, but probably assuming you're going to start the teardown for cam and stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, the morning I'll just have to wrap up, put the shifter back in, load up the suspension, probably throw the mufflers back in, bleed it out, make sure everything at the clutch is 100%, and then
It's a good idea.
I should have the heads off, I would think, probably before lunch.
Do you know what we're doing as far as the oil cooler yet?
Yes, we are getting a DeWitt's radiator that has the optional oil cooler built in.
Okay, cool.
That'll be here tomorrow, I believe.
Nice.
Not that I'll need it tomorrow, but I will probably need it by Monday. So.
Yes, exactly. So this customer said he, I guess, had some temp issues. Is the best way to describe it.
I wouldn't say it's overheating, but
Yeah.
higher than preferred, maybe.
And one of the things we saw with this one is the oil cooler was sandwiched right between the
Intercooler and the radiator, and generally
And
when
the
we
AC
do,
condenser, too.
yeah, and the condenser. So generally when we do A&A kits, we use the DeWitt's radiator, relocate the oil cooler into the radiator, so frees up some space and also gets that hot heat exchanger out from in there.
Yeah, because it's not so much the blocking issue. It's more so you've got a hot oil cooler right between condenser, intercooler, and it's just
It's going to raise intake air temps, which is going to raise
right.
all the temps of the engine, and then
Exactly. Should help. And then obviously Eric's got the Caprice PPV. This was a fun build. I know you enjoyed it. And if you didn't check it out, check out the video from about a year ago. I think it made around 600 through those stock mufflers. Super quiet. Such a sleeper. And now we're going to do a, was it Texas Speed Short Block?
Yep, and I think a fuel system. I'm not
Okay. I know it's got our meth system, but assuming if we're turning this thing up, it's going to need fuel. I don't remember how much boost it was on before, but... that's really nice, Eric. You know, I don't know what piece of work you are. I hope you get Corona.
That's a nice thing to say. You know, I was thinking the same about you, you son of a bitch.
Except for the difference is I'll live, you won't.
I'll live. I've had the flu twice this year.
oh, Steve, we're going on a field trip on lunch. You got to come. Shake Shack and Best Buy.
Basically, the only reason he wants you to come is so you can check out computers with him.
It's
Pretty-
he sent me
pretty fu-
30
Yeah.
yesterday, and I said all of them look fine.
Yeah, so he's basically just using you.
I know.
Bump it up, dude. That's probably good.
I never get an invite otherwise.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting
He
at.
needs something. How you feeling, Eric? Any feverish symptoms? Right
No, I feel great,
you?
actually. Yeah, I do.
It's a first.
Mark the date.
Yeah, seriously. First day this year, Eric smelled good.
Unlike Gimpy over here.
Oh, leave Fred Flintstone alone. He's got the gout. What's up?
Are you a Budweiser frog?
Is that what they say?
You say, what's up?
That wasn't Budweiser, was it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. Positive.
I felt like it was Sprite or something.
You're a idiot.
Dude, I remember the commercial, but I don't think that was Budweiser.
1,000%. And then they started doing the Bud.
I remember that
Lies.
for the frogs, but I thought that what's up was something else.
Hello. Yo, what's up? Nothing big. Just watching the game. Having fun. What's up with you? None. watching the game having a bud.
I don't need to see the whole thing.
What's up?
It's a YouTube video from 2006. So I wonder when the commercial
That's
was.
when like YouTube became like. That's when I started my old channels, 06. I think that's when it really became a thing, like 05, 06.
Well, because Street Fighter was before then.
Yeah, but then Street Fighter got shut down.
I know. For those of you that don't know, Street Fighter was like YouTube, but all car videos.
Yes.
Which was like the
Yeah.
No one went on YouTube, everyone went on Street Fighter. Like there's tons of videos that I have on Street Fighter that are gone.
Yeah, so are mine.
That I don't have anymore.
Car Domain bought them out, and then it just goes to Car Domain.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
I tried to find old videos that I had.
Yeah, that website used to be.
Yep.
So then everyone switched to YouTube because it was the only other video source, really. Yeah. Let's see. My oldest
I know I
one.
started mine was probably 05.
My oldest video is from 12 years ago. Yeah, December 29th of 2007. I did cam headers and a Corsa on this C6, and I put a video up on YouTube.
That's when it was like brand new too.
Yeah, basically. It was in 2007, and the car, I think the car was an 05, because I remember the kid breaking his diff, which is common in an 05. But yeah, I mean, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, sure was. Back before videos were HD too. So now all my old uploads from like 05, 06 look like they're made from a toaster.
They probably were.
They weren't. I had an expensive camera back then. My camera back then cost 3 times the amount that this thing was.
Really?
$3,800. Panasonic DVX 108.
It's like, I remember when I got my TV for like a 55-inch Samsung ultra thin 3D LED thing. It's like this thick, hangs like an inch off the wall total, and I think I paid like $3,500 for it.
It's not too bad.
And yeah, but now you can get. I bought my 70-inch for $600. You know, like.
Rich.
Yeah.
You're a rich guy.
Does this thing have cats on it?
It doesn't sound like it.
Doesn't sound like. Can you check?
Yeah. Well, it has physical looking cats.
Okay.
Whether they're there or not, I do not know. So this is just a Infotune bolt-on SS
Yes, sirree, Bob.
15.
Yep.
Not a bad little bump in power for tune only.
No. It was lean, so it's not like it was rich. They'll pick up more power from being leaned out than they will from being richened up.
So to fatten it up and still gain some power is pretty good.
Yeah.
Not always going to get huge numbers off just tune only.
No.
But most of the work's already been done, so you're not getting a stock baseline.
I mean, it picked up, what, so far, 10 or 12 or something? Something like that. It'll pick up a little more.
Plus we'll do trans, which will help.
Yep. These things aren't the worst factory transit tunes, but they're not the greatest. They're not as sloppy as like a factory, you know, V2 or a 5th gen Camaro or something like that. They're bad. These aren't that bad.
Oh, look at that, Matt's cam time. It seems like Friday at like 5:50, he's always about doing cam.
550. Yeah. 520.
Well, by the time he gets to it,
He just took the plate off.
he's a little slow. He's a little slow.
No, but you're right. That's about the end.
So Eric's got the engine out of this. I'm assuming we're using, obviously, the same heads as before we changed the cam up. I didn't know if we were or not. And then Matt has the heads off of this, and he is about ready for the cam.
Took out the factory oil cooler already.
Cool.
Get it ready for that new DeWitt's radiator. It's right behind you.
Oh, that was fast. Is that thing like a bent a little bit?
It's been a lot of it.
I see that.
That should give me enough room.
Yeah, plenty. It's a good song.
Yeah, if you're into that old stuff.
I bet neither of you know who sings that one.
What?
Something happening here. Eric might get it. I know Matt won't get it. No phones, no Google.
I know who it is. It's on the tip of my tongue.
It's the Bee Gees.
What did he say?
He said the Bee Gees. I'm surprised he didn't guess Disturbed. That's his guess for every
I
song.
can sing the whole song if you want me to. I know who it is.
I believe it's Buffalo Springfield.
Who? Buffalo Springfield?
Springfield.
Google it.
I don't know if it is.
I'm 50% sure.
God, that's an iconic song, and none of you guys know it.
I'm pretty sure I know it. It's actually during one of my favorite intros. You ever see Lord of War?
You're right, Buffalo Springfield.
Am I? Alright, damn. My knowledge knows no end. Matthew.
No end of useless information.
It's a fact.
Guess the year.
82.
67?
Huh?
67?
Right on. You must have just looked it up.
No, I didn't.
67.
No way, really?
Yeah, exactly. Right on.
I legit was guessing. Because it was in during.
Oh, no, this is when they performed it. I don't know when it came out.
Okay. It was around.
And you know what it's called?
It's around the
For
Vietnam.
What it's worth.
Yes, it was around the Vietnam War. I know that. So
Yeah,
I knew.
because Forrest Gump.
Correct. So I knew it had to be early 70s, late 60s, and that's the only reason I guessed that.
I guess I'll go get my tan while you guys are bullshitting about music.
Yeah, you do that, dude. I'm actually really impressed. I did not actually just Google. Matt,
Released 1966.
Okay, whatever. That's pretty good.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, man.
Steve, I'm going to f***ing Christianity after work to get tested.
No, you're not.
I am. I've been coughing all day. Yes, man. I can't stop.
You do not have the Corvinus. Just stop.
Yes, I've been sweating all day. I've been
Oh my
really
God.
hot.
That's just the Shake Shack.
Yes, Matt.
That's just the Shake
Matt,
Shack.
haven't I been coughing?
I'm pretty sure we got
I've been coughing. I've
one.
been sweating.
It's because it's 70 degrees out
I'm
for the first
feverish.
time all year.
I'm nauseous. I'm feverish, dude.
Oh my God. He had to say he felt good earlier. Literally 5 hours later, I'm sick.
Oh, that's been all day. More like 5 minutes later.
That's true. He talked about it and then he got it.
Fuck, this thing.
First known case of no contact to anybody else. Gets it on his own.
No contact?
You didn't have contact with anybody that had it
How do you know?
that you know of?
That I know of. Correct.
I mean, his future wife is a nurse.
That's true. Does she have the Corvinus?
I don't know.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's Corvinus.
Look at you, you even got fresh glovey on. Oh, Michael Jackson style, one side.
It's my last one.
No, we got a whole bunch of boxes. from
Oh
that
yeah,
guy.
I mean it's my last one of these.
Break open them new boys. Something happened.
I said, Jesus, you're angry.
That's part of his name.
I said, you think I'd be happy? You'd be happy after I just got you that balancer. I swear, I get no appreciation from anybody in my life. I'm just getting old.
Preaching to the choir there, Matthew. Preaching to the choir.
Probably jump off the bridge.
I mean, it's either gonna be that or the.
Put that in the video. Somebody might get that.
Oh, it's going in.
It's either gonna be that or the
Are you kidding me? You ever heard half the stuff Ryan says?
Virus.
Plenty of people get offended.
All right, Steve. Is this thing gonna go in as easy as the one yesterday did?
It's a butt slayer, so I don't know. Probably not.
Well, so far, pretty smooth. Hold on. So it's all about the support system.
Yeah. Spinning her. Not bad, Matthew, not bad.
Something's happening to me.
Matt has a new friend in the shop. It's a little creepy. What's his name? Corvinus? Wilson?
Yeah, it's
Corona. It's a little weird, Matt.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, yesterday called it the Corvinus. Here's your baseline. A little lean on the front, not bad, it dips down. Alright, got those baselines out of the way. I'm guessing just a tune.
Yep.
What's all done, basic bolt-ons?
Yeah, I think Bill said like fixed heads. No, I have no idea. Bolt-ons and fixed heads.
It's got air raid, intake, headers, guns, Corsa. I'm assuming it has cats, it's from Virginia.
I have the coronavirus.
I know. Whatever it is. I was thinking about captioning today's video for Ambulance Corona.
I'm just gonna die.
It's fine.
Everyone's gotta die sometime.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, I'll be alright. Yeah, no, like normal age, like healthy people, like it's the flu.
Yeah.
Everyone that has like died has been like old and dying.
Yeah. You hear about the guy in Jersey? They're like, oh, someone in Jersey died of corona. Everyone freaked out, and then they go
He's
through
like
his medical
87 years old.
Yeah, he's like 70. He has bronchitis. He has a heart condition. He had like literally they list off all this stuff. I'm like, so basically, he just got sick. Anything was gonna kill him.
Yeah.
He just happened to be corona.
The flu kills hundreds of thousands of people a year.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands.
And I still don't get the flu shot, and I feel fine.
Yeah, and I will never get the flu shot.
Last time I got it was 8 years ago, and I felt like for a month after I got it.
I don't ever get sick. Eric, on the other hand,
He's got the worst immune system of
yeah, if Eric gets corona, he's dead.
That's why he's freaking out, dude.
Is he freaking out?
Yeah, because
He should, because he'll die.
Yes, he will die. Because his girlfriend works at the hospital and stuff. And he's
Yeah.
like, what if she gets it? Like, I'm gonna get it.
That's funny.
He will 100%.
Oh yeah, no doubt. He's a goner.
He gets a common cold, and it's the end of the world. Like,
He's sick for in a month.